What's going on? It's time to start on a new character. I don't know why that says main character too, but this is just our main character that we made last time. Hopefully the next character will go faster. We'll see. Let's start a new. Yeah, let's just do that. I think that worked better with Instagram layout. Not really. That's alright though. Alright, let's get our page divvied up. What did we have on this guy? We will need to name him at some point. That's right. I was thinking, do... Come on, right now, 25. Down to 20. Physical traits. Character. Can I not? I can't read those, okay. Their physical traits, personality. Character arc. Hopefully this looks a little better than the mess that I did on the first guy. I can actually move around with this. Heck yeah. Zoom in. Alright, so the physical traits. Let's start with that. So this character I was thinking is gonna be this guy right here. Save our work. I don't save as often as I need to, but it's better to save. Alright, so this character is going to be a melee fighter. I'm thinking probably sword and shield. I'm not sure if I want to make them like a paladin or just a normal fighter. I can't spell for shit. Paladin or fighter. Right now I'm not really sure. They're gonna wear probably like half plate. thinking maybe like, well, I guess male, long, blonde hair, blonde hair, and then we could probably do like blue or green eyes. I'm probably gonna go with blue eyes. Should we make him tall? Let's go like 6'3" tall. They'll be muscular since they're a fighter. They're physical type of combatant. That's what I thought. What else did I specify on this guy? Height, hair, eyes, weight. Okay. So this kind of already matches what I was thinking. I'm kind of thinking like Prince Charming type guy, or like Human Shrek. No, it'd be more Prince Charming. Human Shrek was brown hair. I think that's good for their physical attributes. Character, they're gonna have to be pretty brave, bold, confident, maybe a little reckless, headstrong, we could say they're probably a little, maybe a little less intelligent. You want to say they're just below average? Because I don't want to make them, like, super unintelligent. Like that usual trope of just, big stick go whack type of melee fighter. But they're definitely not going to be as intelligent as the main character, as the wizard. So yeah, we'll make them like average intellect sounds good. And then probably be selfless. So that makes sense to make him kind of selfless. Motives, money. Helping the less fortunate. I mean, this guy's most likely gonna be like a goody two shoes. So if he's more the goody two shoes type, what else would motivate him? No, we probably could go back down in here. At this point, he's starting to sound more like a paladin. What other motives do you want him to have? Maybe he comes from a poor family, so he wants to raise the status of his family. He wants power. Maybe he really likes magic weapons. Maybe he collects magic weapons, even though you can really only use one at a time. He still goes out and just buys a whole bunch of them for absolutely no reason. Almost like some of those gun nuts that go out and buy one of every like caliber weapon and all that stuff. He does that, but with magical weapons. Alrighty. Character arc. So he's starting off as reckless. Selfless. Unknown. Maybe he starts to be more careful. Maybe he plans stuff out a little bit more. He'll still stay selfless. Local hero. He'll be known locally by the end of this book, so it won't be that different. I mean, he's probably gonna keep his magic weapons. Um, maybe he starts off as more of a loner, and then he
So blur the lines. Or else redemption is out of reach, and every lie.
he starts off as kind of a solo act, and then he starts to appreciate his friends a little bit more. Ooh, maybe we could have him start as a fighter and then end as a paladin. That way we have that kind of conversion over to whatever religion. I feel like that's kind of a good place to put him. Alright, so let's kind of sketch a pose for him. Let's see, do we want? I feel like I should keep his. Long blonde hair. Alright, nope. I don't like it. Nope, I should not have added hair. At least not how I did do it. So let's... It's kind of a good action pose for a fighter. Let's see. Let's do like he's blocking an attack. Maybe he's kind of holding his weapon at a downward angle. Just like jumping a little bit. I don't like how his... More like that. Um, and you kind of have his shield. Though if he's holding his shield like that, his hand would be more into the center of it. I like that mouth. You should be smiling. That kind of made him look angry. I think that's a decent little sketch. Might be a little big. Okay. Make his whole shield. Transfer. We can make him a little smaller. Man, we're busting this guy out quick. Might have time for the other character. No, I should probably save that for Sunday stream. Alright, let's see. Well, I already did the sketch. Why would I? Why would I do the sketch again? Keep forgetting that you don't necessarily need to have a sketch underneath your drawing. Add another layer. There it is. Okay. How do I make a character look like they're mewing? I think that's my goal, is to make this guy look like he's always mewing. Is that brain rot? Possibly. Do I care? Not really. This shit just keeps getting really large. How do I get rid of that weird whiteness between Would I actually draw? Would I fill in with a bucket? Because every time I fill with a bucket, it leaves the weird look. Like, just a single pixel width of white around it. And I just want it to not. Okay, so since he's wearing a... chest plate. Okay, maybe there is a little merit to having a sketch behind the drawing. Okay, let's go back to the sketch layer. That was not what I thought it was. It's like just a little Mario guy. Alright. Wish there was a way to, like... I don't know, just like, change what layer the guy's on. Oh, I did say I wanted to find new brushes. Show brush store. Oh God. I don't want to have to, like, get individual brushes. Well, I guess you guys can't see the brush store. Add brush. Add brush. Texture. Width. Oh, that's where you can change opacity. Haha. Cancel. Settings. Cancel. Okay. Can I delete it this way? I cannot delete it that way. Drawing pen, ballpoint pen, marker. Ooh! Here we go. I found new brushes. Let's play around with the new brushes. Okay. It's got some interesting, like, see-through texture. Okay, it does say texture marker. Fountain pen. Ruling pen. Thin ink pooling. Neon heart. Ooh. That's a little weird in a skin. Oh, when you overlap it, it grows bright. That's dope. I kind of like how that it looks. That's cool. I do appreciate that one. Where was I? Neon heart. Pencil? I feel like I should just zoom in for this. Okay. Okay, pencil's kind of transparent. The more you go... Okay, pencil's probably better for, like, shading. Canvas. Sketchbook. Let's do this in black. Sketchbook. Canvas. Wool. Airbrush. Oh, there's your shading right there. Yeah. Nah, you're good. You're not required to show up to any of these. You're fine. I found new things to mess with in the drawing app. Airbrush. Watercolor? Yeah. What does watercolor look like? I feel like that's still the airbrush. Give me my watercolor. That is watercolor? What? I mean, yeah. At this point, same. Watercolor blur. Ooh. I like that. That'll be useful. That's a good, like, texture for layering grays. Yeah, I like that. I'm just testing things out, alright? Flat watercolor, fluffy watercolor. Ooh, what's oil pen? Oh, I didn't go back to black. You're white, I don't... Maybe if it was like brown, but that wasn't really. Crayon, oil painting, flame artist? I don't understand how that works. It's just a bunch of lines. Oh my god, there's so many of these. Scratchy brush, grunge, messy texture, fluffy sponge. I'm gonna get into some... I'm gonna get into some trouble with these new ways to draw. Ooh, I should show you the one I found that was really cool. Where is it? Yeah, this one. I'll do it in like blue. Oh wait, why is it not doing the cool thing? No! Was it only with like... Yeah, I did it with the yellow. See, I'll make it bigger. So you draw, and then you can overlap it, and where it overlaps, it gets bright. It's the neon pen, but I think I like it. It's cool. Just where it overlaps, it gets brighter. I don't think I'll ever have a practical use for that, but it was pretty cool. Alright, I made a little sketch. And we're gonna try and make this our next character, which they don't have a name quite yet. But that's okay. That's the whole point of streaming this, is so you can help. So right now I've kind of got what I've envisioned their physical capabilities to be. I kind of planned out how they would act, and then I've got kind of what would motivate them, what drives them through the story and stuff, and then how they're going to change throughout the book. But right now I'm just doodling a sketch. Okay. Do you have a last name that could go with that? Black. S C I do feel like a last name is kind of important, but still thinking. Okay, don't worry about it too much. Let's start with like a brown undercoat. Forgot if there's any browns on this list. Not really. Guess I can just make that darker for a brown. That's a good brown for an undercoat to start with. Just make a tunic. I don't want it to go down to their elbows quite that far, but oh, I put that all on the wrong layer. Okay. Oh no. Luckily we have the back button. How do you say that name? Scipio? Scipio? I guess if it was in English, the O would make the I say its name, so it's Skippy. Skippy. Latin for bright. I mean, I said this character would kind of be a middle of the road intelligent type person, not necessarily a bright person. Well, I guess you could say that they'd be a bright person based off of how they're selfless and willing to help others. You know, like a bright star, shining bright light. FULGENCIO. Okay. Click the right layer this time. Nice under tunic. Scipio? Is that how Google pronounces it? Scipio? Fulgencio? I guess it would be like the Roman pronunciation of it. Because the English pronunciation, the O would make the I say its name, and then the O would be silent. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't really know. Okay. Should we do some... What color pants? Maybe like a... Heard a lot of... Pronounce it how you said it. Because I mean, I'm just assuming it's probably the Roman pronunciation, which is why it's different from what I was thinking. Actually, we should probably not make the same mistakes I did last time. Okay. I'm not a historian, so I can't really tell you how it's supposed to be pronounced. But all I can do is my best impression. I don't think you can be called a historian yet. I think historians have to have, like, college education before they can call themselves historians. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being interested in history. I mean, you could just say that you're a history enthusiast, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. Still does that weird white layer. It's not that hard to get rid of, but I'd prefer if I didn't have to. Those who don't learn history are doomed to repeat it. To a certain extent, yeah. But, I mean, there's... If I remember correctly, that's only half the phrase. I believe the full phrase is, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it, but those who do learn history are doomed to watch others repeat it. So, I mean, take that as you will. Another saying, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. I don't think I've heard that one before. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. I'm not sure I really understand it either. No, not, but it rhymes. What else does this guy need next? Guess we could probably do a shield. Do the sword in the same color. History rhyming is that history repeating itself is the exact same thing. Yeah, I mean, I get, you're never gonna have the same thing twice. I mean, a lot of people say right now we're repeating the fall of Rome, but I don't know if that's the case or not. I feel like his sword should come out straight. So right now it's kind of like at a... The hilt is at an angle. I don't like it. Yeah, here, I can just erase the whole thing. Haha! Nope. That square? Yeah, that's better. Should probably actually put a sword on a different layer. I remember when in 2020 the Iranian general died. I mean, yeah. You can kind of avoid the repeating of history, but you can only learn so much history because a lot of the records of history are either lost to time or you also got to remember that history was written by the victors, so there are always going to be biased accounts of history. Because if you win, you get to write the history books, and who's gonna write that they were a terrible, like they're on the wrong side of history, you know? Because I know if I'm writing the history books, I'm gonna make myself look good. Sword on this layer. That's the eraser. Okay. There is a Rome poet's motivational quote written during the First Punic War. The victor is not victorious if he is vanquished. Does not consider himself so. I mean, yeah, I guess. Because you can't say I win if the other guy is still fighting. This is like you can't say I win and then you're not actually, you don't actually win because they're like, yeah, well, we're still fighting, you know, throws another punch. I don't think that's necessarily what happened, but again, I'm not very political, so I'm not sure.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in, you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm in your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but
That was written when the Roman naval fleet was being absolutely destroyed in storms, and any other nation at the time would surrender, but Rome was not any other nation. They kept building more fleets. I mean, yeah, but you have to realize that as time passes, phrases end up becoming more metaphorical than literal. So in a sense, he was using it in a more metaphorical way than a more literal way. And you could also argue that he did take it in the literal way because, I mean, he just kept getting more votes for the election this time, which would be him building his fleets.
how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is speeding
Where's the break in the shield? Right there.
You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater.
Again, I mean, I spend a lot of time thinking. That's all it is. Okay, I should add his armor to this layer. Should do. I mean, it's kind of implied that he will be. Like I said earlier, I was going for more of a Prince Charming from type look with him because he's got the blonde hair, blue eyes. You know, he's the sword and shield, brave type. Obviously, he's gonna be muscular just because being a frontline sword fighter, you have to be muscular. I did say drawing, right? Okay. These don't look like drawings. These look like video game renders or... God damn. That look... Oh, okay. This is probably closer to what I was thinking. Well, the main character is gonna be this guy. Uh-oh. Right, this guy's our main character. I'd say this guy's probably gonna be more the mastermind of the group, but in terms of like what this? Cathar Olael. Cathar Olael. I don't really know why I gave him that name, honestly. That was just kind of a random, literally a random name generator that came up with it, and then I altered it. I didn't really. Scipio. I'm just gonna nickname him Skippy. So that's easier to say. Yeah, right now I'm looking for references for armor because he's gonna be wearing some half plate. And I'm thinking I do. I mean, yeah. It's the kind of the logical nickname for somebody. I'm thinking. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking for the armor, we do more of this. Yeah, I'm thinking the next character is gonna be a woman. I'm thinking kind of this setup for the armor that he wears. Just the sleeveless chest plate. He might have. I think I'll just do like one hand has a bracer because the other one's gonna be the other one's gonna be holding a shield, so he wouldn't really need a bracer on that arm. This guy does look a little fat, but kinda anybody in armor is gonna look fat. Just because that's armor. It's bulky. It slows you down. It is very. I mean, it's padded armor because it's meant to take blows from clubs or swords and protect you. That's it. Okay, you want Queso's armor? You want Queso's armor? Here's Queso's armor. That's Queso armor right there. That is a big boy. That maybe not so much. I might slim down that neck piece because that is a very thick. Let's see, are there any other references that I like? Yeah, let's add that as our. guess I could just bring the whole Google search down here. I was maybe we could do like a chest plate like this. Inaccurate. We don't have enough iron on this planet to make an armor for him. That's fair. You like that one? Let's see. Because I like not having the shoulder pads for this guy. I feel like you'd want to be a little more dexterous in his approach. If we're also trying to just go for like the hot guy look, of course he's gonna want to show off his body. He's gonna want to wear as little armor as possible. You know, that's just hot guy philosophy. Show off my body, not my armor. Yeah, I don't really see any other. Because this is like full plate armor. And I don't think he wants full plate armor. I mean, we'll see. We're not planning out the next character yet. Right now we're focused on this guy. I was thinking maybe Sunday we'll move on to another character, just depending on how far we get with this guy. So we got another like 45 minutes or so before I usually end stream. This guy looks fucking massive. That's kind of cool having the skulls and stuff, but we'll base our design off this one for now, and then we'll see how well I can replicate this. Let's move this up onto my other monitor. But maybe like for the rest of the design, he'll have one gauntlet on because his other hand's holding a shield. I'm not sure what I want to do with the legs yet. Maybe I'll have 2 of these bigger knee pads on him, but covering the shins, just with like tall boots or something. All right. How do I make this into that? I'll go full screen on that for you. It's a good idea with the gauntlet. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Okay, time to get serious. Layer for the chest plate. Okay. Kind of got a sharp V-neck on it. It's got very small shoulder pads. And then it's just kind of covers the pecs there with this top plate. I'm always torn between making this pen more sensitive and less sensitive. I'm gonna pull up my no. Let me mess with my pen sensitivity again. Is it W? Yeah, Wacom Center. I have it pinned to the hotbar. There we go. Or I could just throw my pen. Worked on your Owen Wilson impressions. Feel like a red famous race car? Let's turn the sensitivity down one. What do you mean like a red famous race car? Okay, this one's a little darker. Oh! Lightning McQueen. Yeah. I'm just so used to seeing Owen Wilson in the live action movies that I just completely blanked that he also did voice acting. So this is just ever so slightly smaller than the chest plate is. And it kind of comes down here. Should probably come out a little further on. Someone did the math and actually calculated how much he makes just by saying wow. Which I find kind of funny. That you can actually put a dollar value on how much he makes by saying wow. There we go. Forget what the breakdown is, but they like counted every single word he said in a movie and counted how many wows he said and then just did the math around 14. That's a lot of money just for saying wow. Wow. Okay. Here's a question. Does this guy get a cape? Our buddy here, he's got a cloak. Right? I look like Owen Wilson. No, I don't look like Owen Wilson. He has a very chiseled jawline. A very defined jawline. I've got kind of a softer, rounded jawline. He also has a bit more of a bulbous nose that lifts up just a little bit. My nose isn't quite like that. Okay, no capes. I mean, the picture has like a half cape. So it only comes down to like halfway down his back, which would be like right here. I'll show it again. Oh, I don't want to go to Reddit. Thank you, though. Yeah, see, it's got the pinned to like the collarbone, and then it comes down. Actually, I think that's waist level cape. Keep the half cape. Okay. I mean, I don't know how important looks are gonna ultimately be for the book. But we could try. All right. You cool with the red cape? Let's see what this guy has. This guy has. I mean, right now it's a red shirt, but it could always change. And then a green cloak. Red cape. Okay. Go over to the red. The darker red. Okay. So the cape comes down to like there. He also has red here. Kind of like a really long loincloth. Comes down a little further. Owen Wilson is one of the chillest guys in Hollywood. Do the worst thing ever to him. I've never really met him, so I don't really know Owen Wilson, but you know. Oh, I'm on a racer, that's why. I was like, what? What? Oh, I can change color. Okay. Then we've got just a little bit more shoulder pad here underneath. Underneath that, He's got a chain shirt underneath his... I don't think I need the chain shirt. There's a bunch of dirty jokes in cars, such as when the... I've heard about that.
Don't give me your heart, I'ma break it. Yeah, don't give me your money, I'ma take
I know,
it.
I just...
That's how I do it. Yeah,
There's,
that's how I do it.
there's theories that
Careful with me, that's
pretty
how I
much
do it.
any piece of children's media has stuff like that, which I don't doubt it, because they still need to make it enjoyable for the parents, but the kids are never going to understand that that's actually what it means, just because the kids are blissfully ignorant. Alright, and then we're going to do the gauntlet here. I think I like this higher sensitivity more. Also, Sally said, yeah, I knew about that one. I knew that that was a popular female kind of tattoo. It's called a tramp stamp, actually. I did hear that they're making a comeback, though. Which... I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't find them particularly attractive, but... I'm also typically the minority of fashion trends.
I can see it through your eyes. You said my heart is cold as ice. Hold me tight, don't let me go. Just let me in.
There we go. I mean, he's looking pretty decent right now. I wouldn't say there's a whole lot of detail there, but you know. I feel like this leg is a bit wide. There we go, that's a little better. I also feel like this arm is a bit wide. He's coming along. I should probably have the shield on a different layer than his arm, but that's okay. Alright. Let's see. We wanted to have him have shin guard. shin guard on this knee too. Okay. I think that's all the vital components of him. Except for the face. Oh, I also want to adjust the sword here. I think making this a little red gem. I would say yes. However, I don't know how to draw that. I mean, ideally, we could do that next, but I don't. That would require me to know how to actually make him look hot. I feel like I can get rid of that now. Makes everything look a bit cleaner. Let me try and sharpen up the... Oh, that's on a different layer. I'm still getting used to drawing in layers. Okay. So we've got... There we go. Get rid of that little pens under. Alright, actually I'm thinking we can... reshape his whole head, you know? Much cleaner. I don't know about that. I just erased everything. Okay. So his head... Bring this back for a second. Goofy ass smile. Yeah, I did say he was gonna have long blonde hair. You can see the little squiggle black lines of hair. Smaller. Go to a darker color. I mean, yeah. A lot of people talk about my long hair. Half of people say they want to cut it off, and the other half of people say they like it. So, you know. It's a mixed market out there. Let me just do... Let's do his face on this layer.
I'm getting restless sleep.
Okay.
It's how I am when you're gone. But I want you to chase that dream. Then you can come back to me. I know it don't feel right being away for so long. But I'm looking up at night. I'ma keep you closer this time. I don't care if oceans keep us apart. 'Cause when it gets too hard, I'm gonna be right there with you. I still say it, but
Yes, he does have a basketball face.
even on your own, baby, I'm right there with you.
Let's see. Need to draw.
Right now you're
That's eraser.
away.
Give me pen.
I can feel you next to me.
I feel like that's too dark.
Worth all this time. I know you had that
Let's
fear
go back.
that it's a selfish thing to do, but who am I to stop you now when this means so much to you? I don't care if oceans keep us apart, 'cause when it gets too hard, baby, I'm right there with you. Baby, I'm right there with you.
Probably right here. And right here. Its mouth will be there. Okay. We can erase that. Oh no! I fucked up. I got too aggressive. Alright, what's that? What did I do? Okay. Well, nope. I just wanted to give him a little... There we go. Does that make him look like he's mewing? That is the goal of this, is to make him look like the Giga Chad. feel like his he looks like Sloth. Yeah, I feel like his chin isn't pronounced enough. Does that make sense? I feel like he's got... and then I need to... almost rotate that out a bit. Yeah, bro had no jawline. Is that better? I can't tell. How do I give bro a jawline? Do I need to move it up? I feel like it's... Here, we're just gonna... I feel like his neck is too short. We're gonna just chop his head off. Chop his head off. Damn it. Chop his head off. Deselect. Give him some extra neck. Yes, off with his head. No, I went too far. Transform. We can always make his neck shorter later. So for now, he's just gonna have a lot longer of a neck. Okay. So then we need to fix his jawline. Now he looks like one of the droids from Star Wars. How do you face? Here. Roger, Roger. I feel like I'm struggling with this underside of the head. Okay, let's see. Okay. I can't draw holding it now, like that. Okay, so if he's looking this way, then I do feel like his chin needs to come down a bit. Pull up. No, that's not what the proportions look like. Let's round out the face again. Take away what I added. crack his neck? No. It's just he's looking this way, that's why I'm kind of struggling with drawing the face. I could have him looking straight forward, but I don't feel like that fits with the action of the scene, you know? Okay. Okay, then we've got an ear there. Jaw comes there, 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 there. So I can fill this in with that. And then moment of truth. That's not that bad. I think I need to bring that eye down just a little bit. Maybe the nose, I'll rotate the nose a little bit. Oops. This color. There, that's, yeah. He looks a lot better there. Alright. This is kind of bugging me, so I'm going to do this next, because we're going to give him hair. Where's the... It's frill. Where's the... No. I swear it was named like Fire something. Yeah, this one. Okay. We do this one. And... blonde color. Not what I thought it was. Okay, there we go. That's better. Wish there was an easier way to change what size I'm drawing with. Okay. Ah! That was not what I meant to do! Oh god, this is what I get. Oh god, it's not pen anymore. Sure. Let me get that. Like that. Unfortunately, that's how it usually goes with this sort of thing. Need some eyebrows. There. Okay, pen, back to pen. What? Oh, I forgot, because... Ew, why does it look green? I want blue eyes. Darker blue. Separate that up because that's a. It's almost a terrifying blue. What kind of YouTube horror? I don't really watch YouTube horror. Black peoples. I'm sure when I zoom out, it won't look as terrifying, right? Right? It'll look better when it's zoomed out, right? It'll look better when it's zoomed out, right? Oh no! I ruined it. I don't. One or more dangerous entities reported in your entity. Described as an attractive medieval man with terrifying eyes. What are you talking about? These eyes would never hurt you, okay? That was not what I wanted to do. I want this. Just need to go up just a little bit. The top of, yeah. I mean, he could be a Super Saiyan. I never asked. There we go. Now it's more like a bad Trump toupee. We'll fix it with crayon. Alright. Now we have to ask the question. Yeah, I think that's actually done for today. Me. Dang, I keep forgetting to... Decent. Okay, there we go. If I zoom out like that, he doesn't look as bad. Alright. No, I think that is going to be Skippy. Oh, funny enough that you say Super Saiyan. I've got... I was looking at the pictures of Giga Chad, and that one was like right under it. It's just Super Saiyan Giga Chad. Alright, well, I think we made good progress for tonight, so I'm gonna call it there. Sunday I'll be streaming just a little bit earlier in the day, but we'll be making another character. Yeah, I think it'll be good. We've got... I wish I could like copy this guy and then just paste him next to that guy on this page. But we got this guy. We got that guy. I feel like this guy has a little bit more detail, but I think we also spent more a full 2 hours just on drawing that guy, and this guy only had like an hour. But all right, I'll be live again at 1 o'clock my time, specific time, and then go from there. Adios.